All right, guys, we're going to show you a drill that I love to use when we're including toes to bar in the workout. So this drill is about basically understanding the extension position in the swing and the timing of the leg raise in the toes to bar or the knee raise or where the toes to wherever. So Gab is going to show us 3 reps of the drill, which is a swing that is assisted with the feet. And it's going to basically look like a beat swing with a leg raise. Good. One more. Excellent. So let's talk about the positionings that we need to see in this drill. First thing that is important is that we want to reach extension. So the setup of this is very important. His arms have to be straight with an extension position, and his legs can be bent, but they can't be aggressively bent. Obviously, it's like a beat swing and the toes are supported. So this is ideal. If the box was too high, the athlete would most likely complain of back pain because the arch is so aggressive. And if the box is too low, the athlete's body weight won't be far enough so that when he takes his feet off, he won't be swinging backwards. So the setup is really important, and just so that you can see, Gab is standing tall. He's just gonna raise his hands, and he's basically about at the wrists. Okay, that's pretty ideal as a situation. Now, we can make this drill really what we want. We can RX plus this, and we can make this really easy. And it all begins with understanding what the extension position is. And so we're gonna start with just a beat swing that is supported. So I'm gonna ask Gab to get on the bar. His feet are gonna be close together. That's very important because we wanna translate that to proper gymnastics. He's going to get into the extension position. And what I wanna do is, you can straighten out your legs just a little bit more. What I want him to do is feel that extension. And all I want you to do now is, as you let go of your feet, kind of push away. Right? Good. Okay, so that's as simple as that. When I say let go of the feet, what I mean is actually just letting the weight go, but we don't actually want to see the feet completely come off, because then they'll do like a little bit of an off swing. So it just begins with that. We'll do the beat swing again. And swing. Good, and come back. Let's do it rhythmically, nice and rhythmically. Good. Okay, and then you can see how eventually this kind of swing can translate to a jumping to fly, a pull-up drill, etc., etc. Now, we're going to look at how we can get beginners to do this drill to understand timing of the knee raise. So we're going to get into the extension position. I'm going to ask them to actually hold this, and I'm going to say, once you kind of let go of the pressure on your feet, you're going to bring your knees up when you're pushed back. So go back, knees up, and then right away we want to see the athlete control the descent of the feet and come back into a very smooth pointed toe position. Do that again. So how they bring their feet down will be very important. Do it again. What we might see as a flaw on the descent is the feet coming too far forward. So people will bring their knees in and they'll kind of touch too far forward, and that kind of gets the beat off. So what we can do is use a reference. So if this is the vertical reference, Gab, what I want you to do when you bring your feet down is I want your toes to be slightly behind this vertical pole. So we're going to do that. Bring your knees in and then feet down slightly behind the vertical pole. Beautiful. Another flaw we'll see most likely is when people try to push their way up or force their way up into the toes to bar, and that basically is taking away the inertia portion of this drill. So an example we'll see is the knees raising at different times. It's going to look like this. So basically they're kind of trying to jump up into a knee raise or even jump up into a toes to bar, and we'll see the feet kind of pushing off at different times. So important that this is inertia and timing. So we don't care about how high the feet go or the knees. We care about how the timing is and how it's a smooth movement. Now, if you have really advanced athletes, one way to make the toes to bar harder is to actually add a pause and asking the athletes to come and touch the bar. Do you think you can do that? We'll see. So get into the extension position, and without jumping, I want you to do a toes to bar. Whoa, it's hard, right? Okay, do that again. Ooh, we can even see on my side, I can see the knees kind of come up at different times. So this drill is wonderful for beginners to understand inertia and timing, but it's also really good for advanced athletes to get a little bit of piece of a humble pie and see that they can still work on their strength portion of the toes bar.